What's up, guys? Remington Keyes here with some theories. Some Dragon Ball theories. This is Dragon Ball Vlogs. I'm your host, Remington Keyes, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 theories on who Black Goku, or some refer to as Goku Black, what he could be, because episode 47, I believe, episode 47 of Dragon Ball Super was just released this week. So I figured I'd throw some theories out on who Black Goku could possibly be. I'm just going to go from the theory I think is the least possible to the theory I think is the most possible, starting with number 5. That he's a shapeshifter. That he's something else that's taking the form of Goku. Or Black. As I should say, Goku Black. Because it's something in parts of the episode you can see him as this figure and other form in the distance, and then he comes at the end as Goku Black. So a lot of people are saying that he could possibly be a shapeshifter. I don't believe he's a shapeshifter, but we'll get into that as we go down the list. Number 4. That he's a fusion, and he's somehow connected to the Keyes because he's wearing a Potara earring. Now, I don't think that's very possible either, although it could be, because as you see in the theme song, there's something, there's like this green guy that sort of looks like the Keyes from the Boo Saga, and, you know, he's wearing an earring, and the other guy's wearing the other half of the earring, so they're obviously somehow connected, but I'm not sure that he'd be connected to the Keyes. But we'll get that when we get down the list. Get into more of that. But I think those last two are the least possibility. Number 3, he's Turles. Because if you guys didn't catch the reference in the episode, Goku's picking lettuce. Turles is it has a Japanese root to lettuce. Like the name Turles has a Japanese root to lettuce. So he could be an evil, Turles, because Turles isn't canon in the Dragon Ball Z. He's just, the part of the non-canon movies. So Toriyama could possibly take something that's out of canon and bring it into canon, which would be pretty cool. I'd love to see something like that. Not sure how great this theory is, but I'd still love to see it. It's definitely something I would like to see personally. At number 2, he's a Makaioshin. For those of you who don't know, a Makaioshin is an evil Kai. We haven't seen them shown up in Dragon Ball's anything yet at all. Toriyama has confirmed they do exist in the Dragon Ball universe. We just haven't seen them yet. So it's a very possibility that he could be a Makaioshin, because you see that there is a Kai-like figure in the theme song in the opening, and I feel like he's going to play a big role into this. And to be a kind of threat that would concern the Omni King, bring the Omni King in, you would have to be a Kai or something like that, a big threat like that, or a Makaioshin. So you have to be something kind of related to that. So that's definitely a theory I think is one of the second most likely. But my number 1, the thing I think is the most likely and probably will be, is he's the god of destruction for the future Trunks timeline. Now hear me out. Beerus was worried in the Battle of the Gods arc that Goku was going to take over the god of destruction mantle. But what if when he died in the Future Trunks timeline, he trained so hard in Otherworld that he became the god of destruction for that timeline. Now, how badass would that be? Goku becoming the god of destruction. I mean, I think it's very possible. It's a very possible theory. It's the one I'd like to see the most in the show, because I think it'd be cool. And that somehow he's corrupted with power or something and just wants to destroy stuff. And that way he doesn't consider himself, that line and goes, this is your last day of breathing, Saiyan. He doesn't consider himself Saiyan, he'd consider himself a god. You know, he wouldn't, you know, he'd have the power of a god, he wouldn't be Saiyan anymore, he'd be the god of destruction. Those are my top 5 theories on who Goku Black could be. List your theories in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, brother. Woo!